My dad is not really Viking. My door is not really open. We all got to keep our marks in every glass of sharks, waiting for us to gulp them. My car is not really parking. My lesson's not really over. If only she turns around, we could be bedroom bound. I would have loved to love her.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Dita Show on Radio Free Brooklyn. Today we have a very exciting guest, which I haven't met yet. I mean, we're meeting now for the first time. Danielle. That's how you call yourself? Or do you have a last name?
I do have a last name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Small.
Come close to the mic for us, since your voice is so lovely. Julia is my favorite singer on Instagram these days.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So tell us about your name again.
So Julia Danielle is like my legal name still,
Yeah.
but Danielle is my middle name.
Right.
And I figured, why not use that as a stage name?
Right.
But people still know me as Julia Smolson, Julia Danielle. So that's why it's like
So Smalls is your last name?
Smolson.
Smolson.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just kind
Okay, do you know that my real name is Danielle? I just told you that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my
Insane.
name is Danielle Peled, but
So pretty.
yeah, I love that name and I'm a little sad I gave it up. I make sometimes music that's very different from like my other stuff and I was like, should my name for that be Danielle? Just Danielle. Is there an artist name that's just Danielle?
Isn't there a vocalist here
I don't
named
know.
Danielle? Daniela? I don't know.
Daniela
I'm
is
new
different.
here. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. So wait, let's talk about your newness.
Yes. Okay.
You just arrived to New York?
Yes. Literally. Like,
That's crazy. I was you like 15 years ago.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you came here in August
Yeah.
for school?
Yeah. For school.
Juilliard.
Yes. Julia.
From Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are two things I want to get into a little more.
Yeah. Totally.
You're like singing in Chicago for a while?
So,
How old are you?
so I'm 23.
23. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
So I grew up in like the north suburbs. I went to New Trier High School.
Yeah.
And then I went to DePaul for
Yeah.
jazz studies, voice. It was a newer program at the
Yeah.
time. Like I think at 2019, jazz voice majors was like a newer thing in general.
Yeah.
Like not as common. So,
Really?
yeah.
In
I-
Chicago, the city
I
of
think just
jazz
in
and blues?
general.
Okay.
like the institutionalized, like
What are you
have-
talking about? We have schools all the time. Or in high school, it was, no.
I think, well, at least at DePaul.
Okay.
And I heard Juilliard was like a newer thing too. Like
right. It
2019.
was more, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay, we don't know. I mean, there are schools for jazz for a while, but
Yes. But
maybe
like
there was a
vocal.
peak. Vocal jazz.
Yes, for the vocalists, like
Right.
specifically, like having a program just for vocalists.
So that's why you're so good, because you went to school for that?
Well, I don't know. I was just kind of singing my whole life. Like,
Right. You sound like someone who's like singing for a while.
oh,
Like your parents are singers?
not singers, but my mom, her mom. So my babushka taught piano.
What is babushka?
Grandma.
In
Russian.
Wow. I love that. I mean, I
Yes.
knew that, but I was like, I never heard an American say that. Okay,
so
you're babushka.
yeah, they're from Russia. So
Okay.
back in those days, my babushka was teaching teaching piano back
Yeah.
in Russia. And my mom, played piano and like, it was just always like in the family.
Right,
like,
right.
But like classically
Yeah.
inclined. So
Do you play a little classical piano?
I don't know. I
They
play
never
violin.
made you? That's
Yeah.
cool.
I chose violin at a very young age, and then I just did orchestras my whole life and choirs.
Okay.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Oh, you should join my choir. I started a choir.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
also it will bring you more to Brooklyn because I heard you never come here.
Yes, this is like one of my first few
Yeah.
times here.
It's have you been to ornithology?
I have before. Yeah.
So the choir is at ornithology. It's
Oh my gosh.
on Saturdays afternoon.
Wait, that sounds so fun. I
It's
love
the
singing
best.
with
And like
vocalists.
singers are coming, like Martina is coming, and like
Oh my
it's
gosh.
such a fun hang.
That sounds so fun.
And musicians, it's really fun.
Wait, yeah, I'm there.
Okay, perfect. I'll tell
So,
you later.
yeah,
It's
please.
every first Saturday of the month.
Okay. I
Okay.
love that.
It's really heavenly.
Oh my gosh. I would love more
Yeah.
opportunities to like sing with other singers. Like that
Right?
is so fun. Like a vocal jazz group. So
I
fun.
know. It's
amazing.
the best.
Yeah.
It's not jazz yet. We're singing more like Bach stuff.
Oh, even cooler.
But that's nicer. And also we're open, like some people in the group sometimes write something for the group.
Oh, very cool.
So that like also if you're wanting to write something,
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, that sounds so fun. I would
right?
love to do that.
Anyway, it's a open choir.
Love that.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so you went to the school in
Yes. So
high
I went
school.
to DePaul.
DePaul.
Yes. And I guess I just kind of, I didn't really know anything. Like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was,
Yeah.
I kind of dabbled in like a jazz group in high school, like my senior year, but it wasn't until I started going to sessions and like hanging out with people and
Yeah.
meeting people of the community and like really discovering like what this music is and like what it
Yeah.
really
Who
entails.
were like some people that you were like looking up to? Either in
Um,
Chicago or generally, like you were like, wow, I want to sing like that. I don't know.
Dee Alexander. Do you know Dee?
I heard the name.
Yes. Because you lived in
Wow.
Chicago for a
But
little bit.
yeah.
But she's been there for a while and she's kind of like, I wish I could have hung out with her more, honestly. But
Really?
I loved going out to see her shows. Like Junius Paul played with her a whole
Wow.
bunch. She is my favorite. She's one of my favorite vocalists.
Amazing. I have to check her out more.
Yes, absolutely. There's so many people in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, Jeremy Kahn is one of my mentors and also like someone I like to play with a lot.
Yeah.
And Dana Hall was my professor mentor, at DePaul. And like, I feel like I learned a lot from him and I
Yeah.
love playing with him now. Like getting the chance to do that is truly
Wow.
so crazy. And like Clark Summers and
Yeah.
there's so many amazing people out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So as you were like a student in high school, you already realized that like you love it and you want to keep
It's
going?
funny. I didn't really know what I was going to do like in high school because I was really digging like biology. Like I
Really?
was applying to schools for bio and
I'm
DePaul was
shocked. My girlfriend studied biology. She's a scientist.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, that's so cool. Because I minored in bio.
Really?
eventually.
Maybe I should
Wait, I would love
do
to.
it.
Yes.
Talk to my girlfriend. She's the
please,
best.
please, that'd be awesome.
Okay,
and
so-
congrats on your recent
Thank you
engagement, by
very
the way.
much.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Okay, so you studied biology and you weren't sure what's the
Yeah.
direction you're going to take.
At least in high school. I was
Right.
like, I'm doing biology, like I'm going into science.
what
like
kind of like biology were you?
I wanted to do like
interested in?
pathology, like, testing things.
Yeah.
But that was going to be like a lot of school. And like,
Right.
I loved being a student. Like I loved
Yeah.
going to school, but like, that's a lot of debt.
Yeah.
That's a lot, so I wasn't sure if I was ready for that commitment. But
Right.
I for sure like wanted biology in my life to some extent.
Do you have biology in your life these days?
I've taken up some pretty interesting jobs,
Yeah, like
throughout
what?
college. Like, I did like COVID testing when that was like,
Oh wow.
I know, like testing people for COVID.
Yeah.
Like swabbing and
Right. That feels kind of fun.
it was, I didn't
Yeah.
mind it.
I miss that, the little feeling of like someone swabbing in my nose. It's-
right? Like, what happened to that?
I know. Shit, let's bring that back.
Let's not. But
Okay.
no, but I also did a lot of dental assisting because
Really?
my dad's side of the family are all like dentists, and my cousin's
Wow.
a general dentist. So she let me work for her for like 2 years while I was still in school, and I learned a lot about dentistry and
Wow.
yeah. So
That's really fun.
things I dabbled in. Like I love like the medical side of like I love anatomy. Like
Yeah.
I love all those things, but like nothing quite like performing or music.
Right.
Like nothing even comes close to
Yeah.
in comparison at all.
So it's very clear to you these days that like this is where you're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so we're in high school, you're doing all of that stuff and you're like getting into music. And then what made you think, wow, I want to go to Juilliard?
Actually somebody reached out and was like, we think you should apply, because I took a year off once I graduated from DePaul, and I was like, I don't think I can go back to school. Like it was just a lot of work and I was really drained and like,
Yeah.
like schools, and like once it's time to graduate, get on with your life, do the thing. And like I was
Right.
performing a lot and things were going pretty well.
In
but
like Chicago scene?
yeah.
Okay.
Things were great. I was like kind of having a little bit of a quarter life crisis, like not really sure what I was doing with my life because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not in school. Like this is the first time I'm not in school. What is happening? This is really scary.
But at the same time, you were performing in Chicago.
Yeah. Just doing gigs like private, public, band leading.
Chicago, there's so much work for everyone.
There's so much work. Yeah. Like a plethora of work for anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it so amazing, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, when someone reached out, I was like,
who reached out to you? Who reaches out to people and say like they go after students?
I don't know.
Or wait, I have an idea. Maybe you were like, did the competition you did already? You
could have been
I
that.
got it.
I'm not really sure.
So let's tell our listeners that you won the Ella Fitzgerald vocal competition.
Yes.
Okay, so of course they scout you until you come to Juilliard.
Yeah, and so I was like, this is like an olive branch. It'd be like weird to not at least explore what this would be.
Yeah.
So I went to the school and I visited, before applications were due, and I was like, I think I'm going to commit to this. Like, I think I'm going to send in an application. So I sent in my pre-screens. I got a call back, did the in-person audition. Truly not sure where I stood. And like, it was honestly one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life and prepared for. Like,
really?
Yeah.
The audition?
Yeah.
What was hard about it? Or what did you prepare?
Well, it was like, I think I'm forgetting how many songs now, but I think it was like, there's 4 categories of like different, genres.
Yeah. Okay. You have to have 4 different genres of songs.
Yes.
What will be the genres? Like a ballad, an up tempo.
Yes. So
a straight 8s thing.
Exactly.
What's the 4th? A blues?
They were like, oh my gosh, what was it? Like a folk traditional, like they gave you like 3 or 4 tunes per genre. Like,
wow. So you really have to choose like from 3 or 4 songs?
Yeah. But you had to eventually know all of them for the in-person audition because then they could be like, sing this for us or do this now. Yeah.
What were like the 4 ballads they picked?
I think one of the ballads was Willow Weep for Me.
Yeah.
But I think that was under the classification of like jazz standards.
Oh yeah.
And then there was another genre, or not genre, but I guess like jazz standards written by like jazz musicians. So
like a Wayne Shorter tune or something?
Yeah, stuff like, I'm like, Little Niles was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd think I'd remember because it was like so much work.
Right. Wow.
But there was also like a classical piece that you had to do. It was more of like an etude. And then they gave you 4 etudes to memorize. And one of them was like a bird transcription.
Wow. I kind of wish I went to singing school.
It actually,
is it still a lot of work?
It's still a lot of work for sure. But I think I learned a lot in that process of auditioning and like, you got to stay on top of it because it's like there's timelines for everything and deadlines. And it's like, you got to just.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do they make you like learn an instrument or?
So I'm in a piano class.
Oh, okay.
I would like to be better at piano than I am right now, for sure. I've been trying since my undergrad and it's taking a little more time than I would like, but I'm really committed to like getting it together.
Do you have like a private teacher for piano or no? Or for voice?
I have a private teacher for voice. Piano is more like just a general class taught by
I had to take it too.
Yeah. I love it. It's a great class.
Yeah. My teacher was very proud of me. At the end of my class, he made me come with him to like, I don't remember, another class, and I was like the student that he demonstrated with.
Oh my gosh.
But
that's awesome.
That's the level that I kept since then. So it's not that it's impressive.
Yeah, but still, you play guitar. That's amazing. And you sound great. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I started with guitar. Like my singing was the thing that came along.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, no way.
I came to like the new school to do jazz guitar.
Oh, whoa.
And I was secretly singing and like I would sing a few songs at a gig or something, but I was kind of shy about it.
Sure.
And then like I also wasn't so good yet because I just started,
Sure, yeah.
But then, so I think that's the thing I'm learning with the guitar. I have like a practice and everything, but with singing, kind of still picking it up. Like, how do you work on it?
Yeah. My lessons have been really like life-changing, to be honest.
Really? Who are you studying with?
Sharonee Wade.
Oh, yeah.
She is like...
She's amazing.
Amazing, incredible vocalist person.
Yeah.
All of the above. But like as a teacher, I just feel like in like such a short amount of time, like the way she like explains things and finds the way for it to click for me, like as an individual, like
wow,
truly, like
give me an example.
Like I am really focused on like I've always kind of been not insecure, but a little like mindful of my technique and like, you know, how to work with my voice when there are things I want to do, things I want to sound like.
Yeah.
And she explained yeah. So something I'm working on is like projection and like, I don't want to call it belting, but like feeling more comfortable in my mixed voice at a projected level. And she has given me so many tools and ways to like just practice how to feel more comfortable. And I've like,
wow, should I study with her?
Oh my God, I would recommend anyone to study.
Really?
With her. Yeah. She's
wow.
Amazing. And she also is really focused on like storytelling and like how can I be a better storyteller? Like that is my main
How
focus.
would she help you with that?
She would essentially assign me like, let's say I call a tune. I'm like, okay, I'll learn this one for our lesson next week. And she's like, okay, I want you to, you know, write a story, you know, to each lyric, something that will resonate to you, something that's happened to you, even if it's not exactly what has happened, you can bend, you know, your personal story a little bit to make it work for the selected piece, but like have a story, get in it, and like you have to show your emotions.
Give me an example for a song you did this for.
We did like Alfie, You Turn the Tables on Me, recently. Oh my gosh, this is my first week back in school, so I'm a little slow.
That's okay.
But
can you sing for me for a second? You Turn the Tables on Me.
Oh my gosh, sure. That one's that's like one of my favorite songs.
I want you to sing a little because another thing I'm impressed by is that I see a lot of singers do it, and I'm like, I could never do it. It's like you just sing to the camera without an instrument.
Yeah,
that's kind of impressive. How do you do it? So let's hear you just sing.
Okay. You turn the tables on me, and now I'm falling for you. You turn the tables on me. I can't believe that it's true. I always thought when you brought the lovely presents you bought, how come you didn't buy me more? But now if you'd come, I'd welcome anything from the 5 or 10 cent store. You used to call me the top. You put me up on a throne. You let me fall with a drop. And now I'm out on my own. Yeah. But after thinking it over and over, I got what was coming to me, just like the sting of a bee. You turn those tables on me.
Woo! Wow. So fucking good.
Oh, God.
Where do you get those, like, the language of, like, you know, the things between the notes?
Oh, I don't know.
You're, like, slide to the notes and have little, like, melody tweaks?
I don't know. I think it's just, like, getting comfortable with a song. It's, like, the more you revisit it, and at different times, too, I think different things will come out.
So you would just, like, sing it a lot and, like, get comfortable with, like, hearing the chords and stuff so you can do a little, like... transitions, then change a little the melody?
It does help with like learning changes. Is like if I sing through certain phrases, I'm like, oh, here's a 2/5, and I can like do a little, you know, thing into the next key. You know what stuff like that.
That's amazing. And then like to get more free with it, you would just do it more until you feel comfortable?
Yeah. Different things will come out at different times. It's like, oh, that's a new sound. Like, I could totally play with that.
Wow.
You know?
Do you like transcribe singers?
Oh, I love transcribing. I wish I had more time for it. Like it is a little time consuming.
Right.
And I used to actually do a lot of my transcriptions in the car. And now that I don't have a car here, it's like, when am I going to, you know? But yeah, I love to try. I just did a Sonny Stitt transcription of a blues, you know,
amazing.
Just to like do some blues
but not
language.
like singers or something.
I've done like, I should be doing that more. I think like phrasing and stuff. Yeah. Like, there's some Sarah stuff that Ella, like a good amount of, you know, just their phrasing and some scat solos as well. Yeah. But I should be doing that more. You're so right.
No, you don't should be. I'm just wondering if like the best way to get more singing stuff is from doing more. It's all the same. I know the answers.
I mean,
like,
it's how, I mean, that's where it all stems from. That's where it all
you can do that, but they also, you can also do the, I don't know, a saxophone player, any player.
Anyone. Yeah.
You'll get more stuff.
Anything from like getting that history and getting that sense of swing and the things that they were doing at that time. Like, it is a never ending, like, learning,
Yeah. 2 new questions.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, do you care about music that's not jazz?
I do. I really
like, do you see yourself singing other stuff and like?
I think so. I mean, I'm open to it. I've like dabbled in.
Are you like aware of things in the world? For example, when I was like younger and I was at school, I was so obsessed with jazz that I didn't even know, like, I don't know, when Charlie XCX had an album, I didn't listen to it, or like I didn't care about pop or hip hop, singer songwriter, whatever things. But now I do care about it more. I just wonder, like, if you're in this like jazzy world right now because school of stuff.
I think you're totally right, because I'm like not. I have no idea what's really going on.
Really?
Like, I love Chapel Roan and.
Okay, that's something to
I can't really. I think you're right. I'm like kind of in this.
Yeah, it happens. This bubble.
But just because like
it's
that's
amazing also because that's like
to. Yeah. Like I don't know. I mean,
they take you somehow to like a different land where only that exists.
Yes. I mean, I'm listening to it because it helps me like learn stuff if I'm constantly listening to it, and like I really enjoy this music as well. Like it's like, just something I like to listen to. So I don't know. I should be maybe exploring more, but I love like, music from the 70s and like things now that are like fusion based or even like R&B, anything modern. Like I love singing people's music that people like. I just recorded on one of my really good friends, Millie Ahern. She's this trumpet player in Chicago. Absolutely check her out if you can. I just recorded on her album, and like I don't even know how to classify it, but it's just she has written these like through composed pieces for like a 9-piece band. Like amazing. She's a genius. And like
she wrote lyrics?
She wrote lyrics.
Wow.
Wrote like it for strings, like I don't even know how to operate on this level of genius. Honestly, I love you, Millie. If you ever hear
Say
this.
her name again?
Millie Ahern.
Millie Ahern.
Yes.
She's not moving to New York?
I don't think so. I mean, so she is from originally the UK.
Oh.
And then went to Northwestern. And I think she's trying to stay in the States and like stay in Chicago and like do the thing here because she's really killing it. And yeah, this album is going to be
I can't wait to listen.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it to come out. So,
but do you think you'll stay in New York?
I think I'm leaning towards staying here. It's hard to say.
Yeah, you just moved here.
I've been doing a lot of back and forth commuting because it's like, well, there's work there and like my family's there, so I can just stay at home and like do the gigs and like only have to pay for airfare, or even if that's covered, like it's not that. So I kind of like this like in between thing. Like
it's not hard to
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But generally you see yourself for a good amount of years in New York.
I think so. I mean,
what do you like want to be when you're thinking about a career like that you would like?
Yeah.
You can answer with like saying someone who has a career that's similar, or just like, what do you see yourself do?
I mean, I just love what I'm doing. Like I love performing so much. Like that's all I want to do. Like it's so like.
Where do you perform in New York?
I mean, I'm still new here, so
yeah, I know. Like, do you get gigs? I remember, like,
there have been like
when I was a student, like, it's not always easy, but they're gigs. What are the gigs today? I don't know.
I'm still like, I should be going out more. I think to like sessions and people's gigs, and, but like school is like, I want to like focus on my like study. Like this is my time to like really shed and like get my stuff together.
Totally. So most of your time you're just like practicing or at school with friends, like just trying to be in the community, you know, like, but I don't know what the gigs are. I like if you would go out to see music, where do you think it will be?
I love going to Mesro,
that's fun. Yeah.
I was just going to say Smalls and I just realized I haven't really gone to Smalls while being here, but
at all?
I think like once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
But so wow. Yeah. This is really making me realize I gotta go out more for sure.
No, that's cool. School is so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It really is.
Even though when I was at school, I didn't care at all about school.
Really? Oh
I was like so happy to be in New York. I went to the new school.
Yeah.
I took the classes and I was a good student, but I was so excited about like going out in New York to like the clubs or playing gigs, I would try to get every
Totally.
even horrible gig that I could,
Yeah.
just to like be playing a gig.
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some interesting miscellaneous type gigs, which have been great. Like, you know, you gotta even like the
Yeah.
private stuff. Like you just
Oh
gotta,
yeah.
you know. So I did something at Chris's, which I'll be going back to in April, which I'm excited.
That's
for.
amazing.
So New York adjacent,
I
if
love
you will.
Chris's. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, great club.
What are you doing there in April?
So it'll be my first time there, like doing my own band.
Yeah.
I guess with Tyler Henderson and his band. I'm not entirely sure what the details are yet. We're still figuring everything out. But
Yeah.
yes, so I'm very excited for that. And then I'll be at Blues Alley, I think the same weekend, and I have something
Nice.
booked in Chicago. Yeah, so
You're booking your own gigs?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
like stay in the booking thing. Like I was booking a lot like on my year off. Like I was really working a lot. Like
Yeah.
wow. But now I feel like I've kind of like disappeared a little bit into the
Yeah.
into the depths of, you know, studying in school. So
Right.
I'm gonna get back on the horse of booking and doing all
You
that.
do it all.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
This is the best time to do
We're
it.
like singers, like if they play, you were like, oh my God, I have to go. Like
Oh my
Luli
gosh.
is playing.
Oh, well, Catherine Russell.
Catherine Russell, right.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Wow. You saw her. Let's play her song, but
Yes.
you saw her playing and like, how did you find out about her?
Well, so Ben Patterson was,
oh yeah.
he messaged me. He was like, hey, like I'm going to be in town. Like we were talking about like when he'd be in town. And
Yeah.
I got to see them play at Birdland, just one of her sets. And I was like, how did I not know about Catherine before this?
Really?
Oh my gosh. And ever since I've been kind of like listening to all of her like discography on repeat. And like she sings
Really?
the best tunes and like just, oh my God.
Wow.
Just to die for. Yeah.
Let's listen to
Please,
Catherine Russell.
please. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to play the song Did I Remember?
Yes.
I don't know the song. What is it? Just a song?
It's just tuned. Yeah.
Who wrote it? Let's
That's
see.
a wonderful question.
Few
I didn't do
credits.
any research on.
Okay,
Some
people
of
that I
these-
don't really know their names, but they seem like jazz composers.
Yes.
Okay, here we
That
go.
sounds right. Okay.
Wait.
Did I remember to tell you I adore you? And I'm living for you alone. Did I remember to say I'm lost without you? And just how mad about you I've grown. You were in my arms, and that was all I knew. We were alone, we two. What did I say to you? Did I remember to tell you I adore you and pray forevermore you'll be mine?
Right.
Did.
Yeah.
So you kind of like trad jazz, or you like it all?
I love it all. I mean,
You should go to. Have you been at Mona's?
no.
Oh my God! Listen,
Should
you
I?
have so much to
I know.
do in New York for the first time. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
First of all, listen. Mona's is the coolest bar in East Village.
Okay.
And it has every Monday night, every Tuesday night,
Mhm.
a trad kind of
Oh, cool.
session.
Uh-huh.
Always the best musician play.
Mm.
And it's like, also you can go up and sing. It's so fun and amazing. It's kind of late for me, but generally people love going. It's like starts at 9. But
Oh, really? Okay.
it goes until like late.
Oh, fun. Okay,
But that's
cool.
really fun. And then on Monday nights, they have a bluegrass also, like,
Oh.
but not just like bluegrass, like the best bluegrass musician you've ever seen.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And everyone is like so like deep in it, like if you're not doing exactly what they're doing, they're like going to vibe you, but in a fun way.
hilarious.
Yeah, because they really know what they're doing,
Sure,
like
of
they play
course.
from the 30s or something. So if you play like the 40s, you're like
Nah.
out of there.
Wow. That's amazing.
But it's really good. Also, I think a lot of people that play with Catherine play at the Ear Inn. It's
okay.
in the West Village.
Mhm.
And it's also a cool trad thing.
Cool.
Anyway,
I'll have to check
so
it
many
out.
things in New York.
So
yeah.
many.
How long is the Juilliard program?
Just 2 years. I'm just getting my
Okay,
master's.
so soon
Yeah.
you'll be
Yeah.
out and about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soon-ish.
So what do you do all day now? Like you hang out with other musicians in the
Yes.
program
Yes.
and you're like have sessions and like
yes.
do homework?
Every day is a little different depending on like my schedule or like
Yeah.
class schedule and whatever. Yeah, like the days kind of like time management has been a new thing for me.
Really?
In the sense like I'm very type A. Like I'm very like I
Yeah.
like to be
I
where
can
I'm
tell,
supposed
I
to
can
be.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to be on top of things
Yeah.
because things stack up. But like it's been like to a different level here. Like you have to be on top of it because if you have like a sliver of time, it's not like in Chicago. I felt like I really had a lot of more free time to like my deadlines and like
Yeah.
I had more time to do big band arrangement. Like I felt like I had more time, and like here I feel like I have absolutely no time for anything. So,
Really?
yeah, any moment of time, it's like I have
So
to
it's
take
a really
advantage
big
of it.
deal that you're here today.
Yeah.
You had to get out of class?
Well,
What class?
So we have something called Creative Ideas every Friday.
Wow,
It's
that's
kind
a
of
cool
like,
thing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What is that?
It's essentially like the whole jazz department meets every Friday, 4 to 6. I feel like a lot of schools do this. Like at DePaul, I had something called Jazz Forum. It's
Yeah.
pretty similar, but it was only an hour. And they met on Fridays, and it was just like we would just get together and like talk about things forthcoming this semester or topics to discuss. Just,
Yeah. It's checking in with the students, what's on their
Yeah.
minds,
type of
what
thing.
are cool things to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
it's really cool.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay, love that.
yeah.
Wait, I had another question. Okay. So listen, I started the show because 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
because I told you I know how to get better at guitar, but the singing, it's kind of like, I don't know what you have to do.
Mhm.
Now I feel like I figured out a few things, but I like that people show me like a singing trick
Mm,
or like something cool that I can like learn.
yeah.
Is there anything I could have asked you before to prepare, but it's kind of fun to think about it without thinking.
Yeah.
Could be anything. Either like, I don't know, have a story in your mind before you sing, or just
Yeah.
like, look, you can do, I don't know, and then you do a crazy run.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny.
Think about it for a second, but like, what can it be?
Is there anything in particular that you're looking?
I
to work
really
on,
like,
or-
yeah, but I don't know how to explain it. So let's sing. Sing another thing for a second.
Uh-huh.
Sing I Got the World on a String.
Okay.
You know it? Yeah.
Okay.
And try to
been a
be
while.
very free with the melody.
Okay.
Like do your thing on it. Like travel with the melody.
Okay.
If you feel like you can do it.
Sure. I'm not sure if I remember.
I heard you sing it. That's why I say, look,
no,
I'll
I know
sing it
you're
for you.
so right.
I
just
got the
totally-
world on a string.
You're so right.
Sitting on a rainbow.
Yep.
Got that string around my finger. What a world.
Yes.
What a life.
That's right.
I'm in
that's
love.
Right. Man, it's been a while. Okay.
Okay, we can do another song too.
No, that's totally fine.
I feel like that will be easy framework.
So like just free, open, whatever
Sing
comes
the song,
to mind.
maybe, yeah, whatever comes to mind. I think just sing it regular, but then at some point start doing the like shlooby dooby around the melody. That you
Okay,
do.
let's see what I can do. Okay.
Okay.
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Every time I move my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I'm in love. I've got a song that I sing.
Song. What's that?
I don't know.
It's just like a little la 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 la.
I don't know. It just kind of comes out.
And also you had another subtle one before with the round or something that is so small, but it's cool. But how would you say what it is? Let's say
I don't know.
you're my teacher and I'm asking you, how can I sing with
Yeah.
that? What would you say?
I think like, that's a great question. I think just finding melismas or things that you hear.
Melisma. Okay, I didn't even know
Yeah.
the word. Okay.
Like I would call that a melisma.
Okay,
I don't know. I'd call
melisma.
that a little extra thing, a
Yeah,
little
yeah, extra sauce.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little sauce, if you will. Pick something that you like, that you hear, like something that you're inspired by, or even if you're hearing it, but can't necessarily do it at a certain speed that you want to do it at.
Okay.
Like pick something and like, let's call like maybe a pentatonic. Like maybe just do
Okay,
a
yeah.
pentatonic and do it really slow, ascending and descending.
Yeah. Let's do a pentatonic slow.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to get my guitar. We're learning here.
Okay, you can
Okay.
pick the key.
Because
pick
I
whatever
feel
you want.
like you're saying when you hear it, just do it. But like, I don't know if I hear it yet. So I need to open my ears to it. So let's
Yeah.
use the pentatonic.
Okay.
What was the key? Okay, A flat. So let's say pentatonic. Booey, booey, dee, dee, doo. What will
That's
it be?
cool. Oh.
Okay.
You wanna do
Booey.
that?
How are you so in pitch? That's also like,
That's a great question. I don't know. I think it's because
you were always singing like that kind of? Don't be shy.
I think it's because I played violin,
Yeah.
and violin is like really specific because it's like on your neck. Like it resonates. Like you have to hold it on your neck, and that's where the
Right.
vocal cords lay. So I feel like that has a lot to do. Like I would resonate with my violin
Right.
growing up as a kid. Like even when I couldn't
Yeah.
really sing. So I think that has a lot to do with it because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't.
That's really nice. Okay, so that's one element of it. Okay, so let's say we had do.
Okay, great.
So like, how do you sing it?
So we can. I'm glad that you put like letters. Like da 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 da. So let's like make
Okay.
it like
Da 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 da.
yeah. Let's do that. And we would just essentially like really slow it down, maybe like with a metronome or however.
Yeah.
And just like keep doing it until it feels like pretty good, and then like start speeding it up.
Let's do it slow a little.
Okay.
You got it first.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
And like really focus on each note as an individual note. Right?
Okay.
And then they'll kind of start to come together.
Da, da, da. Okay.
Like when you do a scale, right?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Like you're kind of creating a new scale in a sense.
Right.
And,
And then you speed it up. Can you speed it up a little?
and well, you can.
How fast can you do it right now?
So I would do it with like da 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 da, and then I would maybe take out the
Some
scat
of the ta-ta-ta,
syllable. Like,
yeah.
Like kind of just like
yeah.
take them out and
Right.
speed it up at that pace as well. So
Right.
like, yeah. It depends like what you want.
Sounds already really good.
Because
Because every note really gets a note.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
really put your focus on each note. Like, get the center of.
Right. When you do it slow and then when you...
want to speed it up.
Yeah.
It'll just kind of come naturally. But like with anything, it just takes time and practice.
Do you practice every day a lot? The singing?
I think voice is a really specific instrument. Like, I wouldn't want to overdo my instrument.
Right.
Like, let's say I had a gig and I'm feeling a little hoarse the next day. I'm not going to. Maybe
Right.
an SOVT. Maybe something
What is that?
like semi-occluded, vocal track, like warm-ups or something,
Yeah.
like to get the air pressure, the breath going.
Right.
Like something that's
Yeah.
gonna,
Little warm-up thing.
yeah, a little like cool down. Like,
Do you do it with like a something that's recorded?
You can.
Like, what is the thing you said? S something?
SOVT.
What is that?
So it's essentially like, vocal warm-ups that force more of your air.
It's like a system.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
for to get the breath going.
Right.
Like
So you know the exercises already.
Yes.
I was excited. There's like an app or like a thing that gives you those like.
Oh yeah, there's so
things.
many. You can literally like if I'm in the car and I'm
Yeah.
like on my way to a gig, I'll pull up a podcast and be like, and there's this one that I listen to that's like a series of vocal warm-ups, and it's
Really?
like you focus on like different things. Like some of them are like those are also like really good to raise the soft palate.
I'm shocked. Can you
know.
send it to me?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
It's so like there's so many like you there's so much out there. So you can like find stuff on the internet or like come up with a collection of things that work for
Yeah.
you, depending on what you want to work on. Like if I'm working on like my mix belt, like there are very specific things that I've recently learned from my teacher
Yeah.
that I've been implementing into my practice.
Right.
So it really just depends on like what you want to work on
Right.
specifically.
Right.
So
Amazing.
Yeah.
Every week you have a lesson with her?
we try to do weekly. Like
Yeah.
obviously she's super busy. And
Right.
She teaches at I think she also teaches at Peabody. So I think she's doing the commute thing. I think, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So,
But-
but she comes to Juilliard to teach?
Yeah.
Wow.
She teaches a class there and everything. Yeah.
What's the class?
I'm not in it. I don't know.
Ah, okay.
But I'm sure it's really
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, it really just like, it depends on what you want to work on. And I think warm-ups are a great vehicle
Yeah.
to practice the things that you want to like improve on and
Yeah.
get better with, like breath and
Yeah.
belting or
Yeah.
mixing. Like those are a great
Yeah.
way. And like it's also like a little like act of self-love, I feel like, because it's like
Totally. It feels so
your
nice.
vocal cords are like, that's all you got. You can't replace the instrument,
Right.
So you got to take really good care of it. I just got scoped and I'm like so grateful to be able
Yeah.
to sing and like do all these things. So
Amazing.
it's such a beautiful thing to do.
Of course. It's the best thing to do.
It is. It really is.
When you think about like the future,
yeah.
do you see yourself like singing jazz standards?
That's such a good, I mean, I love standards and I
Yeah.
love writing arrangements. I've been getting more into
Mhm.
like writing my own arrangements and
Really?
compositions, and I tend to write like in like using the same form and stylistic things as a standard would. Maybe
Mhm.
because that's what I'm kind of used to hearing, but
Right.
also depending on who I'm writing with. Like I've written a few songs with different people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lean a different way. Like I
Yeah.
actually have a pop song that I released back in
Really?
2022. Yes.
Sick.
But it's like rooted in like really cool jazz things. My friend Joe Powers,
Yeah.
incredible person, pianist,
Yeah.
all of the above. I've recorded on his album as well back in 21 or 22.
Yeah.
We wrote the song together, and it's like, I don't know what you would call it. I guess it's kind of like a pop thing to
Yeah.
it, but yeah, I mean, I'm so open to like doing anything.
But like when you're dreaming, I mean, of course, you don't know what you'll do. But like, let's say in 10 years,
yeah,
you have a gig at Carnegie Hall.
so cool.
What are you going to play?
That'd
Oh,
be
wow.
so
Who
cool.
the fuck knows? I
Yeah.
don't even know how to answer that.
Oh my gosh. Well, I saw Cecile once live at
yeah.
the CSO in Chicago.
Yeah.
Incredible. I mean,
Yeah, she's
I mean,
the best.
you can. I think there's a way to. I don't want to say modernize, but there's a way to perform and do exactly what it is that you want to do through your voice, and like if it's authentic to you, like that will be recognized.
Right.
And
then it doesn't matter what's the song.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
exactly because you're gonna make it your own, and I'm
Yeah.
still figuring out what that even is, what
Right.
that looks like, And I think Cecile is a wonderful example of
Yeah.
someone that takes something, creates it her own, yet still stems from the history and tradition of it.
Totally.
And totally recognizes where it comes from.
Yeah.
So
Who else are like people that sing these days that you're like looking up to?
like Samara's doing it.
Samara is great.
She's
yeah.
doing it. Like
Yeah.
the standards. Like I love like her recent album that she just came out
Yeah.
with. Like that is like the thing. Like that she's doing
Right.
that. That is.
Did you ever
so
meet
cool.
her?
I met her once.
Are you the same age vibes?
I think she's a year older than me.
Okay.
But we're
But like
basically
your
the
peers?
same. No. I met her through a friend, a bass player, Jason Clotter.
Mm.
He played with her once at Mesro, and I was just visiting. Like I was just
Yeah.
in town, And he's like, oh, like you should come, I'll introduce you.
Yeah.
And so I talked to her for maybe like a split second.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, you're so good.
Yeah,
like I
she's
loved your
amazing.
set.
Yeah.
But no, she like and that was like before really any of like the, Grammy or
Right.
stuff. So and she, oh my God, I mean, she was just calling tunes and they were incredible,
Yeah.
like insane,
Totally.
So
The imp is going crazy, but it's not in the thing, but it's annoying. No one knows, but it's buzzing.
it's okay, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens
It's
to the
a-
best of
yeah.
us. Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. So Cecile and Samara, yeah, they're like
Oh my God.
the
Yeah.
stars.
Jasmia is another example.
Jasmine is amazing.
Someone I play with a lot in Chicago. Do you know Greg Archery?
No.
Wonderful drummer.
Mhm.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I've had the pleasure of playing with him like a good amount of times.
Yeah.
And like he's just incredible.
Yeah.
And he's actually on tour with her.
Oh,
Jasmia.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so I got to see them at Smoke like a few months ago.
Oh yeah, I
which was
wanted to come to that. I
really
was out of town.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah. So
So amazing. So
Yeah.
you'll have all the good ones.
yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Wait, I had another question and I forgot. Shit. Okay, let's play the song.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Woo! Okay. I'm going to read a little bit because the intro, I don't remember it yet. But
Oh, the verse.
yeah, the verse, exactly.
I wrote some funky chords. You don't have to play them. If
I
you
love
don't.
it. I loved what I played.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You wrote the chart. Check you out. So that's like an arrangement, you would say? Like you learn the song and then you like change the chords a little? Or like how
I
does...
changed the chords a little. I
Yeah.
got some help from a pianist to be like, what is this? Like, am I hearing this right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I mean, it's just the tune and like, I don't know.
yeah.
It's just the tune. Yeah. But I was hearing something for that verse. And I was
Amazing.
Like, I'll just
I'm going to
run it.
play. I'm going to put the amp on low in case it's like going to
Sure.
do the lululu.
Yeah.
And on air, and I'll just do this for the verse.
Okay.
Okay, so you got it. You're going to sing the verse. And maybe then we'll like trade or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So the weather.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Thank you.
good?
Yep.
Okay.
The weather is frightening, the thunder and lightning seem to be having their way. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day.
It's not comfortable.
The turn in the weather will keep us together, and I can honestly say that as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day, and everything's okay.
1 second. Here we go.
Isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way, now you've got to remain. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea. The clouds broke, they broke, and oh, what a break for me. I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in a storm. I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter-patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. As long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
You did all the amazing stuff. Let me try. Isn't it a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way. Now you've got to remain. And just as you were going, leaving me out at sea, the sky broke. Oh, they broke. And oh, what a break for me. Should we do it together? I can see where you and I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm.
Sorry, I forgot the words.
I can see how you and I could be cozy and warm. Shit, okay. Let the rain pitter-patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Oh my gosh, they're pretty.
So amazing.
You sound so good.
I couldn't be a little better with the guitar, but it's okay. I just was freaking out about the buzzing. But people loved us. Wow, what a great song.
Beautiful.
It's possible that Irving Berlin is the best composer.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
yeah.
How do you write so many songs and all of them are so good?
I know. Also, Bob Dylan said it already, but I agree that he's the only one who can write the words and the music. It's kind of like a folk song writer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
These standards are timeless. Truly timeless.
Totally.
Yeah. Insane.
Okay. Should we end with a little Nat King Cole?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, but I have one more question. I remember it now.
Yes.
Do you think about recording a lot, or you're still at school and it's not on your mind? Are you thinking, should I make an album? Is that something on your mind?
So my first album just came out in November.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Amazing. It came out, I think I listened to it once or something.
Really?
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so you released an album.
Yes.
I remember I was your age. I wasn't. No, I already released an album too. But when I just came to New York, I was 20. And I didn't even think about making a record. It wasn't I was just trying to sound good on stomping at the Savoy. I don't know.
No, I mean, I wasn't really even thinking about it. It wasn't until I graduated school and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to record this point in time of my life. This feels monumental, getting my bachelor's degree. And I hired all my mentors and peers and
amazing.
I most of the arrangements are what I wrote, vocal string, I wanted to
strings on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Put them out there. Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
I can't wait to make an album with strings.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, it was only
You wrote the arrangements?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's only 4 strings and a bass.
How can you do that?
I don't know. I just used actually a video for inspiration, a video that I recorded. So Beautiful Moons Ago is the string arrangement. And I used a video that I recorded previously as inspiration for it, with a guitar player and bass player. And I was like, you know what? Guitar has 4 fingers, right?
Yeah.
So 4 strings.
Yeah.
So why don't I write these strings are a string on a guitar?
Yeah.
Or a voice.
Amazing.
So that
Do
was...
you play guitar a little or no?
No. No, I cannot.
You should learn.
I've tried. I can kind of get through some things, but no, I can't really play. But so I was like, you know what? That will be my inspiration. So I started to use that as okay, basic chords, how can I split this up? That voicings that would work for strings. Because I am a string player.
Yeah, you play the violin.
I figured I could kind of,
Yeah.
And then I kind of like steered away from that throughout the arrangement, and it kind of gets a little more out of that.
Yeah.
But that was the inspiration for it. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you released it yourself in November.
I released it through Shifting Paradigm.
What is
They're
that?
an incredible record label.
Amazing.
Independent
In
family
Chicago?
in the Twin Cities up in Minnesota. Yeah.
Cool.
So they're incredible. You know, they kind of helped me through the steps of everything of how to release an album, how to go through the process of licensing standards, you know, CDs, and they took care of all the, reviews and all that stuff. So yeah, they were really helpful in the process of it. Yeah, they're incredible.
And tell me, and you're thinking about the next one?
I don't want to say anything, but I am working on a second album.
Really?
Yes.
And you're not going to tell us one little thing?
I don't want to spoil it, but I don't want to say anything just yet.
But generally, like, you picked a band and there's a date for the recording?
All of it is still in the works.
Yeah.
But it's the process is processing.
Wow.
It's
that's so exciting.
Yeah. So you'll be the first to know once everything is done. But yeah, so probably this year or in the early next year.
It will be released.
Yes.
It will also be with that label?
No.
It's a big label now?
So we'll see. I will.
Okay, that's the
I'll
word.
let you know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Wow, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Julia, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't believe this is our first conversation ever.
I know. Let's be
so
friends.
Fun. Yeah,
you should come to. Yeah, let's sing more.
Yes, I would love to.
Wow, I would love
to play with you. Of
Let's
course, you
do
sound
it.
amazing, and I'll come to your choirs.
Oh yeah, come to the choir.
Absolutely.
February 1st is the next one.
Okay,
I'm telling you, you won't regret it.
Oh, absolutely.
And yes, let's sing and play.
Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. It's so nice to have. Enjoy the rest of what's the class called?
Creative Ideas.
Creative Ideas. That's nice.
It'll be fun.
I feel like we all should have like a Friday meeting with ourselves of like at 4 to 6.
A debrief.
Yeah, debrief.
Yeah, journaling session.
Exactly.
Love that. That's a great
perfect.
idea.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of like kind of like self-care routine stuff?
Oh, I have to.
Really? Give us a few tips.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like outside of music, I feel like I have to like keep myself sane. You know,
How do you do it?
Well, I stay really, I'm really good about like literal self-care, like, you know, like my face routine and like skincare, like
perfect
hair care. Like these are things that like outside of, you know, the hustle and bustle, I'm like, okay, I have my 10 minutes, my 15 minutes to do my hair, my skin.
What do you do with your hair?
I don't really do much. I just like, you know, if it's a wash day, then I like to put like rosemary in it and then like a curl cream. And then I just kind of let it naturally dry. And I feel like that's been helping. And I don't know. I have like a whole skincare routine that I've been doing morning and night. And then I try to like get a journaling